This video focuses on attendance at university. In this video, we will discuss the ways that universities might keep track of attendance, show how you can manage your attendance, and discuss what to do if you need to take time off. In some sessions, attendance might be recorded in a way that's very familiar to you. A tutor might hand out a register and you would need to sign your name, tick your name, or input your student number. This usually happens in smaller study groups or in additional sessions. For example, if you booked onto a workshop that was being run by the library or by an academic and study skills team. These sessions tend to not appear on your official timetable. For most of the sessions that you'll be attending, you'll be required to perform an electronic check-in. This usually consists of scanning your student card against the monitor on the inside of the classroom or the lecture theatre. It might look something like the photograph on the left of the screen here. You place your ID card up against the scanner and it will then show that it's registered your attendance. You will then be added to the register online, which your tutor can then check. It's really important that you remember to scan in to all of your classes just to make sure that your attendance has been registered. If there are any errors, for example, if the system glitches or it shows that you're not in when you are, you can register your attendance manually online later. Attendance is also monitored through your access to your virtual learning platforms. At Manchester Metropolitan University, we use a system called Moodle. This is where you will find all of the information about your courses, where you can access your emails, where you can see recordings of lectures, access additional support through the library and through the study skills team, and get in touch with your tutors and other people on your course. Your course will monitor how many times you've logged into Moodle just to make sure that you're engaging. You can access your virtual learning platform via your computer. You can also set up an app for your phone for most virtual learning platforms. You can even set it up so that it alerts you, for example, if you get a new email or direct message. Universities also monitor how often you attend the library. Obviously, if you don't attend the library physically, this isn't going to be held against you, but it's another way that universities track student engagement. You can visit the library in person, in which case you would need to scan in, again using your student card, or you can visit the library's webpage. You can use this to access a huge bank of online journals, databases, and ebooks, as well as reserve books, reserve seats at computers, and make appointments with your subject librarian. Attendance is also monitored through your submission of work. At Manchester Metropolitan University, we use a system called Turnitin. This will monitor how you submit your work, whether you've submitted it on time, and whether you've submitted it in the correct format. It's important that you make a careful note of when your deadlines are, keeping track of both the date and the time you're asked to submit. It's also a good idea to submit well in advance of your deadline. For example, if the deadline is 9 p.m. on a Friday, it's a good idea to try and submit on the Thursday, or at least on the morning of that Friday. That means if you've got any technical issues, for example, the internet being down or the Turnitin system glitching, then you still have time to rectify this before the actual deadline. Obviously, there will be times where you're entirely justified in not attending your sessions. For example, you might be really ill, or there might be a family emergency or something else that needs your attention. While it's understood that this is going to be the case and you're not going to be attending everything, it's still important to make a note of your absence. You can do this by visiting the attendance portal that will be on your virtual learning environment. Here you can indicate what sessions you've missed or are going to miss if you know in advance. And that way your tutors can keep track of what's happening. If you know you're going to have to take an extended period of time off, it's important to get in touch with your personal tutor or someone from your course to let them know, as they might be able to put something in place to support you. Make sure you register any absences as soon as possible. And try to treat university like a job and get into the habit of being responsible for your own attendance. In summary, make sure that you attend as many of your timetabled sessions as possible. Take advantage of any additional sessions that are available. Make sure you log in regularly to your university's online portal. Make full use of the library. Once you start your course, find out what you need to do to record any absences you might take.